2, 3.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the peace up. Throw your peace up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on,
up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs, that's why I fully trust in him. I'll never go a day without you by my side, by my side. Woke me up this morning, sent me on my way, chilling with my neighbors. Man, it's a new day. Yeah. Somebody moving from the table, let me get a seat. Everybody's on, let's move our feet. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Woke up this morning, yeah. I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's gonna be a good day. That's good for you. Foolishness. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is 8 minutes after 6 o'clock.
I know Tito starting to lie this old age.
On this beautiful, that is incorrect. I am not going to support that, Mr. Kenyatta Taylor, who I've known Mr. Taylor now going on 40 years.
How much?
That's almost 40 years.
Oh, nobody go all over now.
Yeah, that's at least 34 years. We did that workshop in 93, 94.
I have a disclaimer for the show for our listening fans audience. They know anything.
They coming.
Because I want them to hear me. I be trying to get these fellas to start on time. They's been there talking all kind of story. See that stick start late? I was going to start from 5 o'clock.
We were celebrating one of our co-hosts, our host, not our co-host. We were celebrating them.
Before that.
No, you caught up. We had several things get on before you reached you because you were late. You were extremely late. And you're the one who said you had to leave early. And you came extremely late.
I get off at 5:30, gents.
But
so I had to do a quick cowboy and come here. I was able to do that in 30 minutes.
I don't understand, right?
Before you go?
He's a liar. It's what you think. I don't believe in Jesus.
I can't believe Tito was asking that on national radio.
You are done.
And he looked at me waiting for answer.
So why you don't just schedule your Tuesdays around the show? Take your last appointment at 4:30.
Used to.
I do. The problem, because I schedule it for us to start at 6. So if I know we starting at 5:30, I can come up at 5.
We said 5:30 a long time.
Okay, so I can fix that.
It was always 5:30.
But we never got started.
Because you never get here. You don't be here.
No, we don't.
No.
You
know what I like with you? I was telling the Chinese
Let
when
me be totally honest. 3 out of every 5 shows Carlo's here before 5:30. 3 to 4 out of every 5. 2 out of every 5.
Since he had this new job.
That's not true. It's earlier when I was up the road.
2 out of 5. Tito's here. 2 to 3 out of 5. Kenyatta, you were here 0 out of 5.
No time.
Before what, 5:30?
Yes, sir.
No time.
I ain't gonna be here before 5:30 now.
That's
not before 5.
You have to close to show up at 4:30.
Because I didn't get used to us starting at 6 or after.
Because that's the time you come.
Because every time I come here, we in here waiting for the bishop to come out the office.
Foolishness. We waiting on you to reach.
Carlo, is that true?
No, sir.
No, I don't.
1 week was
listen,
last
the
week.
Bible said, let every man be true. Let God be true.
If we go
every man a
deeper,
liar.
don't let me call times when you come in here and meet me in Carlo office meeting.
Because Carlo always get stressed. That's the problem. Y'all always meeting over stress.
I breathe that name. I don't stress.
Leave your stress home, man. Leave your stress. Take it to the altar. Don't bring it to the shop. Don't bring it to the barber shop.
I talk to my friend.
Showtime. You ain't got time for that.
See, as though we getting problems now with friends. Can't talk to friends now.
I understand. I got an appointment to talk to my friend.
And this one got to call man.
Yeah, you got to call man to talk to his.
What kind of friendship do we really have around here?
Y'all is each other's children.
It's called growth and time management.
That's what it is. Time management.
Yeah.
It's called pettiness.
No, it's just people busy now.
It's just business.
It's people are busy now.
So that means that you can't go to the phone and call your friend.
I have to beg you way ahead. And now when it was free, it's a price.
At some point, you need to pay for my talent.
But that's what we saying now. At some point, you think you got to make an appointment. You just can't walk in the room.
I ain't trying to make no appointment. All I saying is, I want me to do something. You pay me. I ain't asking for plenty money. They do
but he ain't asking for payment. He's saying just schedule a time.
You go and pull Trump card on me.
Carlo, you breaking down the whole idea of the friendship. You turn it right up. What, your phone?
You pull a Trump card. I get it.
I have one.
You want to get lost in that big bus out there.
You go on, Tito go and pull a Trump card, call my big brother over the phone and tell I'm not calling them. I am not calling them.
Yo,
yes. He said give him a call.
I ain't calling them.
Good afternoon, Risha. Good to see you. Risha says, Carlo, the food was busting on Saturday.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I need somebody to call him to talk about Carlo when the food was not busting because he's very critical of people who food don't bust. I need someone to call in because he has caused some people greatly. Let me finish. I need anyone who had a bad experience for the sake of balance. Anybody who had a bad experience at the sport, I need you to call in because it is being said that Carlo has destroyed some places on the show.
I did not destroy no place.
that's being the narrative.
Wow.
And so for the sake of us being fair,
you want to show me the bus for everything.
No,
my friend believe
people
me for something.
People say that you have destroyed restaurants in the show.
I've never destroyed a restaurant in the show. I have spoken to the inconsistent.
Mr. Bethel, have you not heard that you haven't heard that Mr. Ramsey has destroyed?
He has cost me money.
He's beat 3-4 times a week.
He has cost me money.
Where you see me 3-4 times a week, ain't nobody business. I keep telling you that. Sean, when we hanging out,
Who's me?
Me and my boy hang out the other day.
Oh, y'all hang out together?
Me and my boy. Yeah, boy, there you go.
Just leave that alone.
Me and my boy hang out the other day.
Y'all doing better. Y'all doing way better.
So check this fellow. But afternoon, brothers and Carlo.
Reggie.
Always tell there's gonna be someone awkward child.
Yeah, man, we had a. I must say.
I know. I wasn't with them. I went to a spot where the three of them was at, and then apparently, when I left, Kenyatta became himself. Because I was told that he was fronting as long as I was there, and I was like, my friend hiding things from me.
I wouldn't say hide.
We travel
the world together.
You ever know me to hide anything from you?
Hiding from me?
I don't know.
So you're saying he's a transformer?
Carlo say, what you doing? This is what you was doing. You here? Anyway, when there's a leave, I guess. I say, well, mother blues.
These fellas, let me tell you something.
I say, hiding from me?
That's good. Y'all talk too much.
That's why you don't hang with them.
That's civil bike rap.
I do something there too sometimes anyway.
Only because you take long to get the food.
But did y'all go by the spot on Friday? The holiday?
No, we're not invited out there.
That was a public thing. That was a public event.
He had an event by the spot on Friday.
I didn't know about that.
Or someone had an event by his spot on Friday.
I didn't know about it.
Now that food was busting.
It wasn't him?
No. I thought it was him. You see me call him trying to put in my order. He said, no, I ain't. I went to go and get some ice. When I go on there, they were really organized. Food ready. You know when they say serving food at 12? When you get to 12, sometimes you got to be waiting till 1, 2.
Right.
Food is ready. I say, what all ready? They say everything. You don't get that on a Saturday.
The big food cooked though.
So it was the food. So what gave it away that it wasn't him? The fact that the food was on time or the food was good?
No. He told me it was on time. He told me it wasn't him. I never said that. I said the food is busted.
Why you do point your finger? Am I correct?
I have a very important note here that I acknowledge. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Miss Johnson. I'm so glad that you would have noticed that I'm here. And so good afternoon to you too, my dear. I hope you're doing exceptionally well this afternoon.
Miss Johnson, I'm alive with the rest of us.
So I want to apologize, right? Because I tried my best. I know I should have written it down. So I was in Super Value the other day.
Very important.
I think it was Monday. So, I hold the door open for a lady. We walked in to see him dine. Face didn't look familiar, but we keep catching each other as he's walking through the produce section. She said, I know you. I said, you know me? She said, yeah, Barbershop Talk. I say, oh, yeah, that's me. I say, you was good at Life, eh? She said, no, I don't go to Life.
You see how you don't rate our show?
I say,
You think the only people who watch Barbershop Talk is go to Life?
She said, no, I don't go to Life. I just go to Bahama Harvest. I am so sorry I forgot your name. I think she said something Neek. Dominique, something Neek. But thank you for listening. I apologize I don't remember your name. But we appreciate you, man. And everybody else who listens to the show on a consistent basis, we appreciate y'all, man.
Let me say that we do a bad job sometimes of not acknowledging our radio listeners. And we have, I can say this comfortably, hundreds and hundreds of radio listeners, because even when I look at our shows that play on the station, if you go on the social media, the numbers look extremely low. But the responses that we get from radio listeners is significant. So all you listen by way of radio, that, because we see the folks on social media, we talk to them all the time as though you guys don't exist on the radio. So we want you to know that we hear you on the radio and we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know how we can get a way to reach out to y'all. I don't want y'all calling while you're driving. I don't want you to get in no trouble. But we want you to know if you're listening by way of 93.9, thank you so much for tuning in.
I want people to be parked up by Kids Village, listening to the show. Because after you pass Kids Village, you can't hit the station.
What is it that you are attacking the
What
show?
are you doing?
What's going on? Why do you want to attack the show?
You know what? No more peanuts for you.
He don't believe. He thought the woman who his song is Go to Life because only Life is into the station. Now he's saying nobody cares past Kids Village.
Because I was trying to listen to you all sometime. After Kids, you start the buffer.
Could it be the investment you made in that vehicle? That could it be the vehicle that you drive?
Well, one thing wrong, that the radio's never wrong. That's
So
wrong. The radio.
Carmen Cornish was your dear friend. She's saying you welcome. Thank you so. I just mean she's one of our radio listeners. Thank you so much, Pastor Carmen.
She's listening on the show too, though.
But she hasn't been on social media for a little while. But I know she's never left us. I know Pastor Carmen.
Thank you, NASA Bahamas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yep.
Listen, speaking about
Ken Mark too. It's good to see you, buddy.
speaking about Miss Cornish, you know Miss Cornish from Albuquerque, right?
You see what she said? I totally agree, Pastor Carmen.
No, she's from
Carlo
Albuquerque, right?
is a mess.
You know she's from Albuquerque, right?
I do that now.
Guess who had a Albuquerque buzzing? Kenyatta.
Mm-hmm. Mash
She
it
had an
up.
Albuquerque pastor. Listen,
Mash it up.
he performed. KB won him perform now. He performed so bad. This boy don't play. Do the thing.
So how you know?
How this place be all over my grill though? You was a follower, eh?
I said, man,
You was a secret follower?
No, I'll follow you.
That's amazing though. I didn't realize. Apparently I got a phone call from.
Hold on, before I had to pause. We have superstar on the show now. I got to pause for this.
Oh, Mr. Believe.
Julian Believe. Much love to y'all, gents. Can't wait to chop it up with y'all one day. Julian is a superstar.
Come boy, we got one chair right here for you.
Julian believes.
Big and sub Carlo.
Julian believes.
I want to know. If you're sub me out for Julian.
You can give Carlo a whip wop.
We can let y'all share my.
Oh yeah, whip wop whip.
That's the hardest. That was my hardest song last year, but I played it all in Sound Wars. I just couldn't afford Julian Believe to perform.
He performed for free for you.
Man, Julian's the least to perform the campaigns, man.
I didn't have enough money to pay Julian. Julian asked me if I couldn't pay him.
What? Julian wouldn't give you a discount to come for you?
No, he was working it out, but I just didn't have the money.
Even after the discount, it's too much.
I watch Tito big on the show every week.
Even if he offered me $300, I couldn't do it. I just simply have the money.
Oh wow!
And so when I called the producer,
I see why Kenyatta told you to call his manager.
I want to tell his manager. I said I know him before you was even born, but I didn't want to get myself in trouble. But now I'm instructed to call the manager. I don't want nobody to get offended when they call for me. I say, listen, you need to call my wife, who's my manager. I don't want nobody to get insulted.
Do you realize that the manager's probably listening to you right now?
Right now.
Do you realize the manager's listening right now?
Carlo didn't get me in trouble anyhow. Ain't nothing I can do.
I wish y'all stop blaming me for that now.
Johnny, stop blaming me for without a thing.
Manager, I need to text some.
So we need
manager, and please confirm
we
that
need
you have no
a
problem
vote.
whatsoever.
Are we whapping Carlo out to sub for Julian?
I'm not whipping Carlo out. That's not going to happen.
Okay, Julian, I tried.
It's not going to happen.
You got to call your manager to see what he's doing.
I just say we ain't whipping Carlo. I said that.
Then you want someone to sing the national anthem or sing something that the thing I'm not, you got to pay $800.
Get your money right.
Get your money right.
I don't usually not. I mean, I don't know if y'all ever realized that Kenyatta was always expensive.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I don't know, but 37 years ago,
Then it's $5.50.
people's come to do weddings. I play for weddings, you know. I play the bride down the whole line. I play
The whole bridal party.
The whole bridal party and the bride playing one song for the bridal party, another song for the bride, and the selection doing the register. I get like 120, 150. Kenyatta say what?
And Sean singing one song, $5.50.
He said, Denczil, you broke it. He said, no. Once this 30 years ago. I promise you, this is the 90s.
I say it's oxygen must be free. I say it's oxygen. All that blowing for 120. I say what my friend doing, and he's a big dude. You can't be blowing for 120.
And he could
even buy you shoe.
I play for weddings all the rest. He say, boy, what you doing? And this time I didn't do a wedding where he's singing. I take it now, I jam it. This day I get 150, he getting 350, and he's singing one song and gone. I got to be there all. I got to play before the wedding, during the wedding, and after the wedding for people to leave.
That was about 30 years ago.
It's powerful.
I was stupid.
My dude.
Now,
You can still play the socks?
Nah, that's a takey socks with the bag is $500.
You can find out. If you want to find out, you ready? You can find out.
I don't need for that.
I can spend some money on an LED screen and I can play all them for free. All music video and turn the song up.
Someone called me for a wedding the other day. Say, man, Bishop, I remember you from back in the day. You used to. I say, I still play. I want you for my wedding. I say, you sure you want me? Yeah, I want you to play for my. I say, you want me to play for your wedding? I said, my dear, I can be at least $1,500. She said, what? I said, Mom, you said you want me.
Well, she said, yeah, what you was going to do?
I'd have been so mad.
That sounded like a friend of mine was looking at my property the other day, and he called the person for the property and say, what you want for the property? Property say, you see for sale of this? You see me say, are you selling this? You come to me.
I asked him,
what I want?
What you asking? I asked him
nothing.
I call you.
What? You see for sale on this?
Yeah. So anybody coming for wedding, if you want me for your wedding, start at $1,500, please. That's the way it go now.
It's powerful.
And true story, nice use out of that.
For the same thing? For the same land and time?
Oh, no, that's one song.
It's one song.
Yeah.
So I ain't playing.
We all ain't making it better.
My last wedding is a wedding I did. I ain't calling the name. The last wedding I did was when I played for this wedding. I charged them, I don't know, $400 something like that. And the lady put in the program, Bishop Denczil Road. That bugged me so much. I said, you didn't hire Bishop Denczil for your wedding. You hired Denczil Road.
Right.
But you put that Bishop there?
She know the difference.
That bothered me. But
She should have paid you for that.
I was so mad.
That's when the price going up then.
Yeah.
That's when
I tell her before I go, I say, listen.
So who are you hiring this weekend?
Oh, boy, you got the bands.
Ain't Carlo. It's Carlo or
The
Mr.
band.
Ramsey?
I can tell you this. Careful.
I must be
Because if
careful.
you don't show up,
Wait, don't show up now what?
all right
Then
then.
I just get demon.
Wow. Now, if she said, Kenyatta tell her, if I hail anyone else, it is a problem. So I will hail him, and that's for all of y'all. No. The problem was you say, hi, guys, and Carlo. That's what you should do. Don't do that. That's what you did now.
you all leave
You separated Carlo from all of us.
But you all demon. She do that once. We just do the same thing. You ain't beat that here.
Yeah, but he threw you away. He was like,
Oh,
Kenyatta
he's-
discarding you.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's cool.
she was elevating you.
That's what you do. Progress.
I see what you're saying.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Right. So Tito, let me ask you a question. On live radio, you really think I should perform for free again?
You performing? What you doing?
Do you call it what you do performance?
That's a performance. I need to make it sound.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy?
So I get paid?
Pastor, we started this fella out career. Before us, he wasn't even known to be that type of guy on the mic. He became popular for us.
Oh,
and all of a sudden,
MCing?
all of a sudden now, he's highly demanded, and now
I ain't gonna lie. Since you mentioned that, I want to say this because I know since we have started this show, he's gotten offers to have his own radio show, offers to
then.
do different things, and I'm saying like this. Oh, we on Christian radio. I want to say something bad.
So imagine he says,
this young man who we created gave him
First of all,
we create you.
No.
We
Yo, it might have
create you.
gave
We gave
me
you
a
the platform to grow.
The
Yeah.
day you cried was the day you went up 80%. And it was on this show. You can imagine Carlo coming here and say, for him to come to the show now, we need to pay him $100 a session.
Well, Mother Blues.
Okay, then. That's the same thing with Sound Wars. Like Mother Blue.
Carlo, I hope you get. Carlo, that's what you getting for Sound Wars, $100.
You think they break it? They better come. They better figure out something.
You ever hear free?
Not for the first 10
Reggie,
minutes.
Reggie say, this is good one, Reggie. They say, Carlo, for the 9 months we carried you, no charge. We carried him. Now all of a sudden, now he's singing, man.
Y'all gotta be.
Mother Blues. Edward. Oh, that's Carmen Cornish. I saw somebody. Who else are there? Cephas Brown. Good to see you. Edward McCovery checking in from Miami. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, I saw earlier. I missed him. I missed my brother from Atlanta. He's in Atlanta. Where you is now? Antoine Hill. What's up, buddy? Antoine. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Yo, I beg you, babe. So you know.
Kator Dugason. Good afternoon, man.
Thank you, Abaco.
So you think I don't deserve to be compensated for my talents?
Should we charge each other around
Watch
the table?
this.
Hold on, let me say something. Let's just
If Sean call me for a haircut, you think I can charge him to get a year?
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Last time I been to you, charged me.
No, I didn't. You wanted to pay me. You paid Tiffany.
I paid both of y'all.
And if anybody know
And
me,
you take it. I said, this
You just have to
Negro
force
take my
money on
money. I said, I don't believe this Negro take my money.
But if you get a bit of the money.
I ain't
Pastor,
get nothing.
if anybody know me,
I say how
I'll
much?
cut you here for free.
I say how much? And because I say how much, he say $25. I thought you can say, man, get on
so
here.
what you do? Why you ask me how much? Can you couldn't get on the show? I say nothing. You ask me how much?
You didn't ask him nothing. I got you.
That's powerful.
Now I know one thing. He's never given me a price. He's smart. He never tell me
no.
this is what my cost is.
Not me.
I don't tell you either.
That is true. You never give me a price either.
Exactly.
What I give you price for? You see you driving?
Wow. I had him at least for 7 o'clock before he dropped that. He dropped it 10 minutes into the show. Just your best friend.
I tell you that.
A Volkswagen beater?
That ain't supposed to
What?
go nowhere.
Too
That
late.
ain't supposed
Too
to go
late.
nowhere.
Too
This
late
joke
now.
right here.
Yeah.
This Negro.
No secrets on him.
Y'all gonna pretend just like me.
No secrets. No secrets. No secrets on him.
You can't secret that. You said that.
Hey, Tito, we'll talk about it later. You look like you upset in the corner there.
No, Tito, I see you put $60 in your car. And it fully.
Let's start this.
And I realized I was putting $108 the other day. I went, my car was empty. I went back. The price of gas dropped. That's why. So you was really putting more than 60. Because I was putting $108 the other day, and when I went to fill up this week, I only put 95.
Yeah, but $10 less.
So what gas dropped down to?
I don't know.
$6.70.
I need to answer this person. One of the gas thing. Mr. McCovery. I'm not sure who. Anybody know who Edward McCovery is?
My cousin.
No.
As a cousin. Brother McCovery, we had a very intense conversation last week about what happened with the Barbershop partnership. I'm going to be ready for that again this week. So let's take a break off that. I see what you get, but not this week. Last week, that ended up very intense. It's getting a little volatile sometimes. Get fiery. So be flammable sometimes. So let's leave that for now, Brother McCovery. Let's give it about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Let's get out of July.
See you all pimping all over the world.
Let's get into August, and then we can talk about that. Let's leave that.
Please acknowledge.
What Julian say?
Julian say, shout out.
Since we're doing international shout-outs, Vera and I are watching from Wow.
New Orleans.
Where's
From
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I saw a post with Vera listening to the band. I say that don't look like London.
Oh, they big time.
They New Orleans and
I tell you, what a time.
So you and Daddy do the but powerful.
Where the boys?
They probably going by themselves.
they in New Orleans. We to call child services. We to call child services.
You never see none of the spoofs when the child with the mummy. They sitting down nice when the child and daddy.
We need to call child
He
services
inside
for the
crib,
producer.
and the crib upside down, and daddy get the rock on top of the crib so he can't throw it over. He leave them chilling right on. He say, "Darling, don't let him go
I hope
inside."
Miss Johnson's friends with me after the show. Because I ain't going to let one thing slide today.
Oh boy.
I know what that is. I get that.
Oh boy.
You ain't got no choice.
Archie. Hey Archie, good to see you. Quentin Albury.
I ain't getting in that.
Who's Quentin?
You want no choice but to
That's
get
our
in there.
guy. That's our guy. Who's Quentin Aubrey?
No, Quentin is Lightburn.
I thought he's Lightburn. Yeah, Quentin Aubrey. Glad to have you, buddy. Glad to see you.
Me ain't got no choice.
You don't have no choice.
What you want to talk about, Tito? Sound like you want to talk about something. What is it? You
No,
want?
we want to talk about the regulations and standard hold for these planes that ducking regulations and still being able to be, in operation services.
But bless, y'all sure you won't go because I can go
Because
about
this is the second time that it was said that these particular planes ain't supposed to be.
But about that incident with the same airline.
See you morning.
So
Same honor.
at what point?
I mean, we talking about that one day. I mean, but we saw the alleged reports of how much incidents happened over the last couple of years, right? So I mean, it is. Before you even say that, right? Here's my biggest. This is
You
my
ain't calling no
biggest.
airline name, right?
This is my biggest thing with Bahamian society. We are, in my opinion, so reactive to our own detriment. We are not proactive in anything that we do. Something always have to happen before we make any major change. And that's a real pet peeve of mine. Like I don't understand it. Like why?
I think that's humanity, but I do think we're so far behind in so many areas. That's why it looks like it's so
Chaotic.
Yeah, and it's becoming so ubiquitous in the country because so many different areas we're falling behind, lagging behind. And we talked about this from 3 weeks ago. We talked about the crash with those beautiful young people. That the best way to put us onto a pastor early this afternoon, we just slack. I mean, that's across the board, especially when it comes to
Same thing we're talking about safety.
Safety.
Safety. I'm talking about safety.
It's
We
just-
are
and we've been talking about this for weeks.
ridiculously slack. And you know what? Honestly, I am open to talking about this every show because I think we do need to create a sensitivity, and I don't mind us having this like passing down this road every single show to cause more people to think and become more conscious. We just slack. I can give the story again. I said it last time. Why in the world did my brother go on top of that tower outside? That slim tower was about a foot wide. It's about a foot. It's like a foot square, and 100 feet tall.
I don't think that's slackness. I think it's something psychological. I've known him for a while.
Do we ain't change the light bulb? Do we ain't change the light bulb?
We ain't climb that tower.
Change the light bulb?
What do you went up there for, Delta? Oh, no, Delta. You don't
Take an echo wire.
Delta getting like Sean now, man.
Just
Check a shortage in the wire or something.
something you went up there for?
No honest, no nothing.
No.
Where you at when it's happening?
I was in the house off.
Or you wait till you go and do it?
I saw the video.
So who you
My
got
heart dropped. One Tito them. Tito recorded it? Who recorded it? Somebody recorded it.
I recorded.
So you don't know honest, no nothing?
No.
But
No
I mean,
clip?
I talking about him, right? But that's typical Bahamian, but
Yeah.
we just do stuff.
But yeah, everything happens. You see people falling down off these buildings and all kind of things.
No, but guess what?
Now they not enough workshop. Like how much people?
Folks said the other day, a guy was cutting tree.
How many people in drop?
He fall in the tree, fall on his head. We are known for people climbing coconut trees and different trees that do down coconut, but ain't nobody's putting no harness on
Yeah,
there.
but
How much time you see somebody?
first?
How much time you see somebody pitching roof
Plenty.
with a harness on?
Every day.
I've never seen somebody with a
Every day.
harness on.
You see them every day
I drive.
with harness.
No, I don't with harness. No, right? Never seen
No,
one-
no harness. No
never
harness.
with no harness.
Yeah, we slack for you.
We have never seen it. I remember when the building we have in Bacardi Road when it's pitching that, and I remember I was slinging up them big 2x12 members. We throwing up there, and they throw that cross and they drive 2 nails in it and they walk straight across the building on that one rafter, and then they pitching from there. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
It's crazy.
But for them, they bragging, they laughing. This my daddy them. This ain't like guys y'all age. This funds.
Yeah, they say they only can break their leg.
They ain't even worry, but falling even into consideration.
No, until it happen.
Yeah.
Like the last person who fall right there in Forest Vauxhall Road when he fall. Now they see they having a whole workshop for safety and all them other days. Like these things supposed to put in place. For me, work the Ministry of Works, and you go on the site and you see somebody on the roof and they ain't want us. Close the site down.
Yeah, because I was driving going
Close the
towards
site down.
church
But then
this
how
week, and
possible?
they on top of two-story doing the roof.
The challenge is, I mean, you got to do more and more of these workshops because somebody asked me about how we need to put laws in place. We have laws in place.
Yeah, we just got to enforce them.
We need enforcement. How do you? When I could say this now. In the last administration, I sat on the town planning committee. When you're looking at sometimes hundreds of projects every week, every 2 weeks. How you can police all the projects?
All I mean is
get
see
a
him
call.
stages at the same time, man. Stop that, man.
I get a call coming in.
Sometimes we make too much excuses.
You're good one. How you believe it?
Caller, give me a second. Let me. I don't think we tied in yet.
How you believe
So
it?
if we have 100 projects going on, every project at the same level at the same
person's
time.
supposed to come out to see the stage of the project.
Right, per stage, per phase.
If you walk to the project and you see some safety rules being
Shut it down.
shut it down.
Yeah, but again, when when we see you come, we put our hat on.
Oh, yeah, that.
Some of them don't see it though.
So, yeah, sometimes.
I know one thing. They see a pipe pass and they ain't put no harness on. You can't run down there and put no harness on. Not when you're up on top of that roof already.
We got them off. You don't get it to do it.
They're trying to get it to tie into the board. Usually, my producers do this before.
All
we
right,
start.
just slack. Just like the government. Slack. Government.
Producer, if I find you funny now, you look getting upset with you, Carlo.
On this one, you better go check the 90 cam. Make sure them boys all right.
Waiting for greatness, best nine. Hey,
listen, wait. You got like short. You got like short. You got like short. You got like short, man. Listen.
Waiting for greatness. He's the best in the morning.
Oh man.
Radio audience, we
Oh,
apologize
you can't only
for
blow.
the break in the show.
Yeah, I think it.
There seem to be some personal matters being
Short
discussed
buns
right
though.
now.
Short buns.
You got like short now, man.
Waited for greatness? What's going on with that? What's going on?
That's the 8-week challenge from Fitness by Chain, man. This may just,
So you running around like blue now?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Them short jockey pants?
I mean, I like a nice pair of shorts, every once in a while. I do wear a nice pair of dress shorts, but I don't.
Chest out.
I don't know. I been like that. I know my limits. I can't wear no button straight, big chin and thing. No, I okay. I all right. I should be, but not to my neck. I know my limits.
You could do it. I just won't advise that you.
No, I all right. I don't even wear quarter zips.
No such thing as.
All right, call back in, please. We apologize. We didn't have the connection. Producer came and sorted it out. I was trying to fix it. That's a problem.
So you don't wear quarter zips?
Yeah,
Call back.
That's a quarter zip. That's what you call them.
So you say you're above that?
I just limited quarter zip business the
No,
other day.
I know the day. It must have been 3 months ago, and then he did that.
Yeah, but it's still the other day. That's just happened. The party
It's a quarter zip.
Hold on, let me answer the caller.
Would you have one?
Hey. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the show. Hey, caller.
You wearing quarter zip in there now?
Caller.
I just like the shirt.
Caller, I answer you and answer me.
The fact that he know what that is disturbs me.
Good afternoon, caller. How you
That's
doing?
a problem. All I know is I was a shirt with a zip.
I can hear the caller faintly.
Hey, caller.
Hi, good evening.
How are you, man?
Wonderful, thank you.
So glad to have you calling the show.
This is Miss Johnson, by the way. I know you didn't know the number, so that's why I had to call like a million times before you answered.
Please don't say that because you make it seem as though we screen our calls at Barbershop Talk. We do not screen our calls.
Oh, okay then.
We were having technical difficulties. That's the only problem. We did not answer because we didn't know who it was. Don't do that. That's not a nice thing to do.
Anyhow, you all have to stop letting him answer the phone then, because this is getting beyond.
You got to talk to your
So
friend, Mr. Producer, who forgot the ties in.
I just want to chime in. I know Mr. Bethel would have said I might be mad with him after the show, but he may be surprised, sir, because I definitely won't be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I personally, for every time there was a crash in Andros, I lost a family member.
Yeah.
So yeah. I am very, very, very upset. And growing up, we had Bahamas Air. Bahamas Air came to Andros every day growing up. So this now, us using the air hackers, as they would normally say, has become a norm. And we have been advocating for many a years.
I can cut you off. I can cut you off calling. You finish right now. But people will hear that and don't realize. If you're not engaged in that world, you wouldn't understand it. That literally there are hackers. Literally, this happened to me several places, but one time was at San Andres. I went there for a project. We caught a helicopter with the client over to San Andres. And it was time to leave, and I said to the client, I said, well, how we can get a ride? He said, no, we can catch a hacker. I said, we can catch a hacker? He said, yeah. He literally said those words, we can catch a hacker.
That's what they
We
call him.
went to the airport, and there was one boy sitting down. We said we needed to get a NASA. He said, all right, come, I got y'all. I said, what is going on here?
So no manifesto,
why
no nothing, just jump in the plane and go.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that's
True
why
story.
I had to turn my Facebook
I think
off
as a
because
country, we beyond that now. We can't be doing that, man.
Go ahead, call it. Then we can finish talking. I ain't got you off no more. Sorry, Brett. Finish your point. I know it's heavy. I know it's so how heavy it is for you. I know it's heavy. So yeah. Go ahead.
So I know. I'm just saying, because that's why we, like I said, we've been advocating for years just to have, if only a chartered flight from Bahamas Air come in to Andros.
But
because normally when they go down, you cannot take that to the insurance company because the insurance company does not acknowledge those flights. And that's why I had to shut down my Facebook because persons were being so inhumane to the people. Because, like you said, if you don't know how something is, then you can't say, like the father when he was looking for the 16-year-old son.
Yeah.
Persons were saying, how could you just leave your child at the airport?
Silly.
How could you do
Silly.
this? How could you do it?
People silly.
You don't know what it is. So just, find out before you respond.
So pause. You say something. You say the insurance wouldn't take. No.
No, if you
The insurance,
die in them, they
hold
do
on.
not
The insurance company got to be crazy.
death.
So the insurance company believe I won't die on the plane.
Well, they say
What are
that
you talking
because because they do not acknowledge those flights. Those flights are
Those
what they
flights
call them.
are they're not regulated.
But we don't know that.
They're not
We figure
regulated.
you at the airport. We figuring you following protocols. I'm paying to catch a flight.
When I say, listen to me. Listen, let me
understand.
clarify this. No, let me clarify this. When I say they're not regulated, meaning that they don't have like a Bahamas Air back end where you pay all of these fees and you pay for insurance for your passengers and that they don't do that. Most of them just get like a car insurance, you would get Rodak just to have it flying, if you understand.
Like
you
when
get
we
the
go to
third
the
time.
States and we waive the insurance policies most of the time because we don't want to pay that extra fee. And so we sign the waiver, it's at our own risk.
It's out,
No,
and
but-
that's exactly
But what I
you do.
understand is, even though they at the airport, you have a license to fly, but you can't fly passengers. That's for personal use or families. You can't charge people to fly on your plane. So you have insurance. That's like me saying I have a personal vehicle that I renting for car rental. But I don't have a car rental plate, so I shouldn't be renting a vehicle because
Right.
I ain't licensed to rent a vehicle. It ain't that the car ain't licensed. It ain't licensed
You can have a
to
license.
rent
You can have a license to fly, but you may not have a
So that's my
license
point.
to carry passengers.
That's my
I
point.
don't know how it goes, so I don't quote me.
Yeah, I won't be careful quoting this.
So
here.
we
I'll
don't
bring
quote
somebody
me.
Let's try to get somebody from the industry to find out exactly how this works. But because that point that Ms. Johnson just raised is a very interesting point. That if the passengers are not covered by insurance, why is this plane allowed to carry passengers?
Why are we allowing them to
That
have
should not-
hacking
that
at the
But
should
see,
airport?
I think we need to get to a point too as a people where we value our own. Well, let me be careful because
You got to be careful because you, like me, was in the industry.
Right.
You in it now. I'm not as much now, but
Because-
we know what it is. Let me cut you off. While you saying be careful because you in the heat of this, and both you and I go into this vigil tonight when we leave here. We're going to vigil for those guys tonight. Let me say this. Back to the point that the caller made just now about the people calling about the daddy being careless. We know what it is when there are multiple planes going back and forth, carrying people to homecoming, carrying people to regatta.
right.
So they would come, the party of them would come out and they say, who are we got left? Okay, Denczil and friends here, Kenyatta Taylor here, these 20 over here. All right, this plane going, this one coming back, this plane going, this one coming back. So you know there's a constant circuit of planes going, charter flights that go in and carrying people because they know they're getting to regatta. It's artists, technicians, and just regular people who trying to go. So on them days of them regatta, them days of those festival days, that what do you call this, the side airport, what do you call it? They call it the FBO, the F something. Anyway, the small little airport.
Yeah.
The general aviation.
General Aviation.
General Aviation. That book out. And folks know all day.
There's somebody going.
Somebody going. So
Somebody
you just
going.
So
So you
you
just
know,
go there looking for a ride.
So if I go in there, I mean in the past, I go in there with Danny and Naya. I say, listen, all right, y'all go there. We didn't pay. You can get on one of these. You that ain't you know so that's careless. No, I mean that's just the way it is function.
Because it's the
See,
system going on.
having insurance is one thing, right? Because if something was to happen, fatal, something
nice it is.
fatal. I mean, insurance isn't
I
going
know
to
what
bring
it is.
anybody back.
Miss
Yeah,
I
something.
think it's your phone. Call back, please, caller. Call back, please. I don't want to say nothing about which phone she used.
This whole situation was like,
I don't mention which.
Take it easy.
I just saying I don't know
Yeah.
which phone.
No, because honestly, Sean, we've been doing hockey now from I was parking boy, and remember the back in the day when the hacker got picked up by a serial killer and whatever. But we've been doing this type of stuff for a very long time, and it was not regulated then, and it ain't being regulated now. I sure everyone know that there's hacking going on at the airport. So at what point we can shut it down? That's the problem.
Sorry about that call.
Shouldn't know. I heard the comment about the phone. I'm calling from an 829.
The Bible says.
So you figure out which company phone I'm using,
Bible says only the wicked.
sir.
The Bible says only the wicked flee when no man pursue it. Anybody run after you? What you running for? I ain't saying only the wicked flee. All I say is I don't know which phone carrier it is. I just
Yeah, you don't know what company. That's what you said.
I
That was
don't know
the
which
exact word.
I don't know what company it is. I don't know what company it is.
Well, it's an 829 number.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, then don't worry about it. We don't have no funny number to the other company.
We? Who's we?
That's all I say.
We?
But then,
When you say we, who
Listen,
you
man,
mean?
stop reaching.
I don't see come attacking me.
Yeah, but she just said she had to say now she moving on from that.
No, but she
Why
can't-
you defending?
You can't slap and run.
Ain't nobody slap nobody and run.
That's exactly what she
She
do.
going back to the more important point.
Boy, I tell you, boy. Y'all must,
Yeah.
have something in common.
You giving her free play date. She looking for free play date.
You looking for free performance?
Of course. And I want the best performance.
I don't understand.
anyhow, I really want to say this because I've already said this on several shows today. So I need to say this on this show because this is my favorite show.
Absolutely.
So I really want to say this. I really need the government to hear me when I say this again. The person
could you turn your phone down?
All the mother show you call, you muted your phone, you muted your radio. Please do that to us as well.
I did that, but I don't know why you're getting this feedback, and I really am far away from that phone anyhow.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
so both governments have failed Andros. Both governments.
Let me ask you a
have failed
question
Andros.
since you want it. Let me ask you this question real quickly. What is the airlift like out of North? What is
In terms of
what is the
emergency?
demand for people coming back and forth to Nassau or whatever? Is it a heavy demand?
Yes, it is. You can go on. The only day you may have an issue getting out of North is on Thursday, and that's because of it being both days.
So based on what just you being someone living up in North, you feel confident in saying there is a demand for at least a daily Bahamas Air flight. Go in and come in.
Bishop,
Talk to me.
let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I can go out to the airport at 6:30 a.m. and I can be in Nassau before 7 a.m.
Sure.
That's how, and most of the charter flights have more than 5 seats, so like they have 5, 6, like that. So every morning you go there, you can get out. And the last time I came to Nassau, I was in the 5th rotation.
Wow.
So that means 5 sets of 5 or 6 had already gone before me.
And where are people waiting after you?
And persons were waiting after me. So when I say in the 5th rotation, that's when they come and say, you going out with the 5th pilot, what coming back, or what going out.
Wow.
So there is a demand for daily flights to come in, and that's why I would have said to the owner of the current flag hold. When I'm not, it's not a flag holder, but the current.
You mean Western? You mean Western? Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, okay, you can say that.
Yeah, I mean, you won't say anything negative about him. You're saying.
Yeah,
Western
all
there.
I say to him, I say, you from here. You're an Androsian, born and raised.
Right.
You have a airline, a reputable airline. You can have a flight coming daily. Your base is in Freeport. Like what are you telling us? You have flights coming 3 times in that day. You can't even rely on them. But anyhow, and so
it's funny, you're talking to me, right? And I just got a text from somebody who's down there in Mangrove Key. And they're saying to me, Andros airports are busy, period. They said they are busy. Because, I mean...
I am telling you that.
With this text that they're getting now,
North,
that means
South, and Central.
it makes sense then that they could stop there at San Andres and then stop the Fresh Creek and probably stop the Mangrove Key, like or south. Like there's
That's what Bahamas Air did growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up, we know if Bahamas Air come north first,
right.
You ain't getting Nassau and probably until about half an hour. Because it goes from north to central to south. We used to that. We used to go into those airports, and then you go from south into Nassau.
Wow.
I won't get myself in trouble. So
like I said, both governments have failed us. When the first plane crashed, I could never forget the first community meeting after the first set of persons crashed. Oh, we're going to do this with it, and that's coming in, and nothing happened. So at this point, you have persons who are terrified of going on flights now.
I wanted to ask you what's the temperature like in Andros? I wanted to ask you that.
The temperature is hot and it's hot and cold. You have some persons because of their business, they have to travel, so they can't no better do. So they will support the charter.
Yeah.
But you have some persons who like myself. I'm very afraid right now to even go on it. You know, so it needs to be addressed. And how many Androsians are going to go down for something that as simple as say yes, a flight could come here. Okay, Western comes here Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So why can't we have a Bahamas Air? Tuesday,
Friday, and Saturday.
So you understand? Give us that.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. So this is something that is and I consider myself to be someone in the community who advocate for the communities.
Right.
And I won't stop because I spoke with the PM and he was here and I told him, I say this has to be addressed and this one isn't going under the rug like the others. Yeah. This has to be addressed.
Wow. No, this is heavy, and I'll add to this conversation that I don't believe if you have the Bahamas and or the Western going regularly, it won't shut down the charters. It won't shut them down because there's still the demand for that person. Like you said, a lot of business owners, a lot of projects going on. People still have to get that charter.
They can cry like the bus drivers,
but then they won't die.
They won't die. But the problem is the money can start making.
No, I don't agree with that.
When Bahamas Air
when you have guys like in my business, the kind of business, and people like Carlo, them we can't do the regular schedule. We can't do that one flight that coming in. We gotta be able to. I still for what I do. I gotta be able to get in.
Charters will always
and get out. The charters will always be there.
It is.
Everybody's schedule ain't the same. Like some persons need to move and they need to move.
The next, but y'all ain't looking at what Hawking is. Hawking is.
No, we need to shut down Hawkers.
We ain't talking
about Hawkers.
We talking about charters.
Charters, period. They don't own the plane.
No, you have some charters on the plane.
So the same reason why the bus people can cry is the same reason why they can cry.
No, it ain't the same.
I can guarantee you they can cry.
No, it ain't the same.
Because you own the plane. I can call you and book a charter.
Right.
I can do it the right way.
That's like one of our customers, Cavala. He owns his plane.
Not everyone.
He have proper insurances.
Tito, those who are hacking need to be shut down. That needs to stop.
I agree.
So we ain't not
I agree, but they don't cry.
I want them to cry so we can know this so we can lock them up.
We ain't talking about them. We talking about the approved charters.
They need to be penalized. If you been flying with no insurance and you can't cover people on your plane, you need to be penalized.
But I bust to go and do my research.
See, many people say they want regulation, and when you bring it down, they can cry about it.
Let me tell you something.
Whatever happens.
They are apart from regulation.
Let me release the caller.
Yeah.
Because Carlo won't finish listen to the show. Carlo, thank you so much for calling for this insight. Thank you so much.
Till this day, bus stops are still not being used.
The call and say bye yet. I trying to call and say bye.
Oh, she hang up.
Oh, they're gone. Okay.
Bus stops are not still being used, and they still stopping wherever they want to stop. They literally stop
ain't no
wherever they want.
it's no
But you
regulation.
missing my point. The minute you bring down the hammer, they start crying.
You let them cry then? That's what he said, let them cry.
We can have to do that.
So-
I know, I agree. It gonna have to happen. But
I sure
who
would
is
happen.
willing to bite the bullet?
Somebody have to bite the bullet. How much people? How much people?
Thank you.
How much more?
Ain't nobody want to be the bad
How
guy.
much more?
No one wants to be the bad guy.
I want to say this on national
No one
radio.
wants to be the bad guy.
I want to encourage every behemoth to do this, whether you F&M, PLP, whatever. We need to put pressure on Philip Brave Davis. Let me tell you why. He ain't running no more. He ain't trying to get reelected. I'm sure this is it for him because of
Right.
his age and everything like that. So I'm saying, brother Prime Minister,
Make some tough decision.
do it now.
Yeah.
Do it.
I
You ain't-
totally agree.
You ain't trying to protect no political career now. You've
No.
done your legacy is straight.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
you didn't break all the trends from the standpoint of the last 30 years. You were the first government in all these years that have repeated. You've done these things. Brave Davis' name is ready. You good.
Cemented.
I think cemented. That's a good word. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, shut these things down.
Make some tough decisions.
Shut these things down.
I totally agree.
We can cry, but it's okay.
But-
All of us can cry, but
Look-
you got to do some tough things. Shut some
Yes.
things down. Regulate some things.
Yes.
Like you mentioned that bus thing.
Yes.
That right there.
That is
You
annoying.
Let a bus driver know. We find you stopping between bus stops. We taking your license.
Yes. I
You
totally
off
agree.
the road.
Yes.
I don't care who crying, who hollering. Here are the bus stops. Here is where you supposed to stop. If you ain't stopping there, we taking your license.
Yeah, but see, and that's not just sit there, right? Let's not be duplicitous and make it seem like it's only the bus drivers who doing full.
No, I don't-
we ain't
no,
saying- we ain't saying it's only bus drivers.
Yeah.
We talking about the bus
We as
drivers.
a people,
we
but-
talking about people get to the bus as well. You know where they walk. Everybody ain't walking to no bus stop.
And so
Right?
that's what we saying. They're
Right.
gonna cry.
They got
Yeah,
let
what
them
we
cry.
saying.
Everybody have to adjust, not just the driver.
That's what we saying.
My first time
That's what we
catching.
saying.
My first time
Follow
catching
the
bus
rules.
off the school.
You
I-
enforce
I
the
bring in that
rules.
thing.
And that ain't gonna stop
I
until he
bring
get
in
to the
that
bus
thing.
stop.
Senior man ain't
Stop
stop.
until he get to the bus
And I
stop.
like by my house right here, bro.
No, sir. That ain't
And
the
it
bus
was
stop.
late one night, and I bring in that bus. Senior man stopped almost like half a mile from my house, and I was saying
Because
like, bro,
that is
only
where the legal bus stop is, and that's how we need to
Sean,
operate.
It's late at night. Only me one left on the bus.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
walk.
It's me one on the bus.
Yep.
Yes.
I like, bro, ain't nobody can see you, man. Just let me get off right in front of my
Nope.
house.
No.
Nope.
Never.
That dude would not stop that bus, and I asked him, I said, man, you can stop him. He said,
Listen.
bro, I cannot.
And we too as the customer, as the patron.
That's what you say.
Well, I'm going to say something here. Like I went on a plane.
with your
I went on a plane the other day. And I see the condition of the plane of walking up to the plane, and I was like, "This the plane I going on?"
Are you still walking up late?
And I continued walking that because I say, no, everybody else going, so this must be, And I got on that plane. And while I was on that plane, I said, Lord Jesus, I never pray so hard. No, seriously, man. And the person said, ain't no air condition. I said, what you mean ain't no air condition? Say it's been like that for
I gotta-
years. He said, they asked me if their first time on this plane. I say, I think so. Say, this plane ain't had no air condition for years.
For a long time.
I say, how is this plane able to leave
Nonsense.
the ground
They ain't supposed to.
There
and
are
fly
planes-
behemoths?
I won't call an airline, another small airline name. Bro, you need to fly that plane
Two of them.
with an oxygen mask.
To them.
Because that jet fuel, that's
Yes.
odor.
That's crazy, but
I mean, the plane
Crazy,
taxiing down the runway, right, getting ready to take off. And I swear that plane was
Sean,
crying to take off.
I blame you on.
Let me tell you something. I gone
we ain't got no
so
choice.
deep in the
Oh, I got
spirit
choice.
because I say right now there
Pastor,
have to be a fake
I remember
move.
walking as a young boy.
I almost went to call the city. I was ready
No.
on the island where I was.
I can make
Never
so-
again,
I gotta
though.
get back home.
I can make two
Never
statements.
again.
I was walking and I was far from home. One guy decided to stop and give me a ride. This when set was in play.
We're not taking things
Right?
seriously in this country.
He had 4 12s in the back seat. I jump in the car. The thing started messing with my heart. I tap him in the shoulder. It's a young man, stop the car. I can get up. I can walk.
Well, you could get on the car. You can't get on the plane.
No. First of all, like Sean said, walking up to the plane. No, sir. I had a client this week. He said they called a particular plane for him to get on. He had a speaking engagement. He said when he see the plane, he called him and said, hey, I ain't coming no more.
That's it.
And he had back home.
And,
I blame
and,
y'all.
and we all have to take that same approach.
No, boy, I ain't doing that.
We all
No,
have to
sir.
take that same approach. Now, I'm not saying there was something physically that you could observe with this particular plane. I'm just talking about some of the things that we allow. Because let me tell you something. I had 5 friends on that plane. 5, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I say? And other persons had other family members on that plane. Listen to
Johnson
me.
who just called. She's a family. She had a family. She told me. She didn't say everything, but she told me she has a family member.
But
Very close family
it
member.
puts some things in perspective, bro. I mean, like we always, it isn't nothing new under the sun, right? But when I know all those guys. Every one of them had plans. Every one of them working on something. Every one of them thought they was gonna be alive to see tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
And so it caused me to think, but you have to make life count today.
I mean,
You have to make life count.
You know, I
now.
want to say one thing for Pastor is possible to shift it, right?
no, I ain't shifting. No, I actually no. I
Because-
promise I ain't shifting. No, what I want to say is, I want people listening to say we don't know what contributed to that crash.
We have no
Facts.
idea.
All right. So I want people to understand we're not saying that it was negligence. We're not saying the
Yeah,
plane
yeah.
was.
There's still an
ill-equipped,
investigation
'cause
going
We don't know. All we're saying is that we're saying that these are the things that we can do that as a country we don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
That we put up a lot of things that we don't necessarily have to put up. I was in a particular island and I was called. I can say a dog on it. I could have. What I should have done was gone on the ferry and catch the fast ferry. Yeah, that's all I can say.
I had to
That's
fly into
that's
Abaco
probably
this
what I should have done.
weekend.
Catch the fast ferry and get here.
I had to
Because
fly
the plane
into
I went
Abaco
on-
the day after this event.
I'll say this, even for
That was
my
very
fellow
difficult.
behemoths in the airport when we traveling. Listen, when the plane delayed in the lake, y'all don't rush them people. Let the people do their checks.
I
You
don't
must be in
believe
the
that.
airport rowing and carrying
I
on
don't
by.
row. Y'all take your time.
Take your time.
Fix that.
Double check. Reassure that everything's in line.
Fix that.
You know, I tell us, where we rushing going? Because you going somewhere fast? Straight to.
I was on plane.
Where we go in Russia?
I was on. I think Bahamas said one of them. They said Western one of them said there's some mechanical problems. So your flight will be delayed. We'll get back to you. They came back like 10 minutes later. Passengers get ready to board. I said no,
No,
that's too
y'all
fast.
don't fix that.
Too fast. I said that's too fast. Y'all send another plane because that same plane that had mechanical problems that fixed in 10 minutes.
No, sir.
That ain't fixing it.
No, sir.
Y'all go.
Y'all,
check
they
that
acting like
out
they
the
knocking
head.
the starter to get the plane started.
They put
No,
duct
sir.
tape. They put duct tape in it.
Yeah, too
No,
fast.
sir. No,
No. Go back, fix that.
Y'all ain't not good to fix that in 10 minutes.
Say church boy, say somebody can see the pilot again.
From I could see the pilot and his controls in front of
Fox.
me. I ain't going.
If I sit in the box seat, not in the front seat, that's a problem.
No, but I mean, unfortunately,
I've been
for me, I have
I've been all the time.
And God,
All-
But I've
and God was good to y'all.
I have been with two pilots only. Two pilots only. If I was with Charles, only two pilots I would call, right?
Yeah.
I think one time I went with somebody else. That was the first and last time. I go two pilots only. If they ain't available, I ain't get.
Yeah, I have a particular company that I use because I got to use them next week.
I don't
I
go.
got to go to the service and get island, and I can't go to regular time. It's just, again, a lot of these islands don't have flights every day,
And
so I need to be
Don't
there.
try-
I
don't try get- don't try get
I
the long-
gotta do a funeral. So I
And
Don't
I believe,
try
and
get to
listen,
Long
I
Island.
believe anything can happen at any time. You know,
Yeah.
these things are accidents, right? But at the end of the day, I am responsible for me.
Mm-hmm.
You are responsible for you. You make the best decision that you can make as it relates to your safety. I ain't flying if it ain't Bahamas Air or Western. I ain't flying. Don't call me.
we missed a lot of comments. I'm Dalton. Give me some of them. You say if it ain't Bahamas or Western, you get.
No,
How you get the rest of my islands?
That's right, I forgot.
Western Islands. Bahamas.
Bahamas said don't go to Blenny.
They don't go to Plenty.
Western is go to plenty.
No.
Well,
No.
we have to go by boat.
You know, something else
No,
we accept in this
no.
country?
As long as it's a reputable airline,
You
it
know-
has to be a reputable airline.
You know where else
But
we
these
accept in this
little
country?
like these,
I saw it in the business.
I don't know.
In the business you in, and you getting all the way in the business, boy.
Yeah.
You don't have. Not,
you
I
only
think-
hire Bill Leverage.
I think this point, what Ms. Johnson said is very critical. That we can need our national flag carrier and our number two.
And who gonna bite that bullet?
They gotta help us.
Yeah.
And Southern is another good one. No, I don't know. Let's not.
It was
I don't know.
sad, and I can say it. I don't get in trouble. They stopped Bahamas there and them big players going to them islands because they were sucking up all the jobs. And that's the reality. And they shut it down so some other people could eat. But ain't nobody want to admit the truth. If Bahamas just start flying in a regular, they ain't have to worry about giving no more charter. That could be shut down. That's the reality.
Powerful.
That's the reality.
But it's amazing. It's, no, they find amazing, right? This is what they find amazing. The one before Western, it was Sky.
Sky. That's the
Right.
name. That's the name I'm looking for.
It was Sky Bombers.
Yes.
It was
Sky Bahamas.
right?
That's the name.
And then Sky Bombers is where I used to fly on a lot when I used to wait on Hollywood.
But Sky Bombers was solid.
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling.
They was rocking and rolling. And then things going left. and then they just fall out the business, right?
Why you think they ain't going left?
Listen, man, I'm not here to.
Another problem we need to fix before we go back to the plane. Listen, another thing is really make me upset. I tired these fellas on the 120s, 25s, popping up and down the road. And they pop in not only with them on the bike, but people on the back of the bike. Now, two things that scare me. When you pop in, you might run into my vehicle, and we can collide. Yeah. And you can mash my car. But then you also pop in front of me, carrying either a female or one of your friends on the back of the bike, and you're touching the bottom of the road. Yeah. And I don't want to see someone break their neck in front of me. Someone got to shut that down. Take these fellas' bike. You caught popping, we follow you. We ain't gonna run you because we ain't want you to get no accident, but we can follow you wherever you go in. And your bike need to get confiscated.
How long you can follow?
I don't care, but we gotta stop it.
No, we can need to take. I tell you,
that's a problem.
I back to my prime minister who's going to be in for one more term. We got to shut some things down.
Yeah, and you're popping with no helmet.
People can get mad and complain, but that's all right.
Yeah.
You gotta shut it down.
And you're driving in the middle of the road, and when you go over, they won't row you because you're almost knocking them down. They won't kill you.
Hello.
The whoever running again coming up, the new said I would make it. So I tell the private, this will be all of them who coming up behind for you with PLP. They got to fight because right now I ain't checking for no party. I'm checking for my country.
I swear.
I can put some things in place for my country.
Got to.
And y'all who coming behind who won't be next prime minister, y'all got to work.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about that. I got to shut some things down. I got to have some regulations in place. And when you break the regulation, you lock up.
But you say you want to read this and you want to do it.
I apologize. Not Chet. Now more musicians. That's too much. Something has to happen now. This is being surreal. I didn't even have a conversation with Kenyatta because he and I were cruising and we got the news about Nat. I'll never forget that. I could never ever forget that when we got news about Nat and those guys. And this is like almost deja vu kind of thing. Condolences to all the families of this terrible tragedy. Bless you, Quentin Albury. Couture, the problem is proactive communication is often deferred until a significant crisis forces our hand. Here's the problem, Couture. We get emotional like how we are right now, and by September, whatever's fresh, even if it lasts till September. So, I've been thinking about some things, and I'm making a call out to some pastors. We need to talk, and leaders, not just pastors, about a safety campaign for the country. About a safety campaign for the whole country. You know, Gandhi says, "Hey Gandhi. As for me and my artists, we shall not be traveling on any airline besides Bahamas and Western Air. This Friday, Bloody and the band are going to Eleuthera on the ferry and coming back on Bahamas Air." I think, Gandhi, that's what a lot of people is about to decide to do. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but it ain't
I don't know what practical. I don't know how practical it is.
Yeah, it ain't not practical.
It can be practical. You can make it practical because now it ain't gonna be these just quick trips. You got to make everything make sense. It is what it is.
It's gonna be more. It's gonna cost more.
It can cost more, so you got to charge more.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I hope with this heritage, I know I'm coming associations understand none.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
No plane has air conditioning.
You have two choices: either deal with it or nobody come in. Because what people can stop doing is coming on them little flights. It's gonna be what it could be.
Brian says no plane has air conditioning. That big yellow and black hose you see connected to the larger planes is blowing cold air into the plane while the passengers are boarding. Okay. Right. I don't know much about planes. That in the kind of engineering I did, so I'll take your word for it, Brian. Brian, a private pilot can carry private passengers. A commercial private can charge for passengers. I understand the difference though. A private pilot, put it back, Delta.
So I guess you have your pilot's license.
Yeah.
And you carry private. If you carry us, and we going to Exuma for the weekend, we go on that plane. That's what we could do. But if I have a commercial license, I get charged if I want to.
So you're saying the private pilot can't charge?
That's what he's saying.
No.
He's saying,
I need to know more what you're saying, Brian.
I think they could charge, but that's not what he said there, though.
Yeah, I understand what Brian's saying. At least make sure record everyone on the manifest.
Not if you
I see what you're saying, Quentin, and that is true, but I don't even know. A lot of times I don't.
It's called hacking.
I don't remember when I go in chattering. I don't remember all the time they ask me for my.
They only put the invoice in the name of whoever band friend.
That's it.
Ken Mack, I just came off tour with one of them. He was one of the keyboardists in Bahamas. Yeah. Julianne, but Kenyatta, allegedly some of these flights are chartered by Bahamas Air, you know. People book Bahamas Air, but it's not profitable for them to fly 5 persons, so they pay these smaller airlines.
Oh, that ain't a good thing.
I mean, I would.
That ain't far-fetched, you know.
No, but I can tell you this, that it follows under your regulation.
Yeah, but I don't think Bahamas Air would get just anybody.
No, but my point
Yeah.
is, either way it goes, it still falls under your regulation, and you should make sure that these planes are doing
No,
the due diligence
definitely.
and
I
making
think
sure
in that. I think in that instance, and I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking in that instance that you covered. Because if you're going through in Bahamas Air charter them, that means Bahamas Air taking liability.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I don't think there's no challenge in that regard. Edward McCovery says private pilot cannot charge for passengers.
So I can see working on his private license now too.
But what does that mean?
So,
That
so
means-
if I have my license to fly, and they give me my license to fly, I can't necessarily now charge Denczil as a passenger to take him to a point. Now, if you fly in with me, we can go together for no charge. As long as I start charging you, I'm now considered to be a commercial pilot. So I can't charge you because you are now considered to be a commercial pilot. But if you have your license, like you driving the car with me, we could go wherever we get in the car. The minute I start charging you, I now become a taxi
Right.
or some other vendor, what it is, that allowed to charge. Because you,
So
you
like-
are not allowed to charge.
I don't remember. It was a big deal. Probably still is now. I remember when I was off to school. Y'all can remember when you go to restaurants. I don't know if y'all remember this. You go to restaurants, you look for their score.
Mm-hmm.
And you, based on that score, you go to a restaurant, you see 85, you be like, I ain't eating here.
No.
I
Right.
gone.
It's a score low.
Right. How do I know whether this pilot is commercial or private?
I don't
He got to show his license.
No, you nobody can ask no pilot license.
But that means you don't care.
Tito, how much? Well, anyway, you was only go
No,
one.
I'm saying to you, you're going on a smaller plane now, so now you have to now do your due diligence and making sure that he's regulated to make sure that he can do what he have to do, or else you're taking a chance. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. You know the significance of and how the country feels because of what happened, right? But we sitting there dancing, me and you saying it back and forth. It's easier said than done
Sure.
to get rid of these charter planes, right? When you need to go to Chubkey, not Chubkey. I'm going to go to
Chubkey is good. I need to go Chubkey.
or Berry Island.
I was supposed to go Chubkey today.
You know, you can't go. First of all, big place can't go.
No,
Right? Big place can't go.
Nope.
no.
I think when I went to Berry Island a couple of times, I've been on Leah, right?
Yep.
So you got to go in Leah to go to these places, right? Leah is another.
Only Lee and Flamingos go to
Right.
Bay Islands.
So I'll tell you this. I already fly on Pineapple Air, Flamingo Air, Southern Air,
All.
Sky,
All.
Western, Bahamas, and charter flights.
You go Pineapple too?
Yeah, I've been on Pineapple as well.
All them.
I don't fly on all of them. Now, I stay excited to get Dingham. Then you have your pickings. But then when you have to go for based on your business and you have to go same as our friend used to fly for Southern Air.
I can get you good right now.
You do all that to say that?
I can let you finish talk because I don't want to disturb you.
You know, our friend used to fly for Southern Air. So I fly with them a couple of times, right? And like things has happened, one or two incidents he was involved in. Things has happened. You don't plan for it. Ain't nobody jumping on plane thinking that, and especially carrying Andres.
Yeah.
Up and down,
This gonna put something in the pipe and everybody can get in trouble. Watch this.
who's everybody?
In the bank, when you tell the bank you open an account and they ask you how much money can run through this account, you say nothing higher than $3,000 deposit at a time. The minute you start putting 20 and 15 and 30K, what has happened?
There's actual source of funds.
And shut the whole operation down, right?
Maybe let's
And why they do that?
hold it a little while?
Because
Well,
they don't
the
want to get in
proof.
trouble from the authorities. If you say you're a private pilot, you have your license to fly, all right, fine. Denczil go up, you come down. Denczil go up, you come down. You got to report when you come off the runway because you got to clear the runway to go up. So in the tower, whatever that is, whatever we call it, flight tower, whatever it is, this controlled air traffic,
I'm really burning my eyes.
air traffic pastor, they know how much time you go up and come down. At what point air traffic said, now hold on. You going up and come down 10 times a day. You going up and come down 10 times yesterday. You going up and come down 10 times the day before.
When the red flag can go up.
Hold on, you got to be doing something else because this ain't private flying. You got to be doing commercial or something else going on here. So now you become liable as air traffic control because you ain't doing your due diligence with this back and forth in the flight.
Do they announce themselves?
You have to.
Or do they announce,
have to.
announce the plane?
Whatever your flight number
No,
is.
very, very valid point. They
So
announced the
I've
plane.
never heard, I may be wrong, on every chart I've never heard
Say
a
this-
part of this
this
is
Johnson.
This is
They have a number.
The plane has a
plane
tail
has a
number.
tail
Exactly.
But you don't know who's driving that plane.
It doesn't matter. Understand what I'm saying?
No. Your argument.
N9172
Your argument
has
is
a pilot attached to it.
Tito, no.
I don't think so, no.
Tito, your argument is if you have a private license, you should not be able to fly
So you saying
commercial.
they probably don't have the dress say who they are?
Give me a chance to explain myself.
All right, then.
Your argument is if you have a private license, you shouldn't be able to fly commercial. That's your argument.
Right.
Right? I have a license. You have a license. Right? You supposed to take Life Worship Center members to Cat Island for a retreat. Ready, book you. You ready going? Boom, you call me. Something happened. You have to stay with Lisa. Hey, Carlo, I can't make this flight. The plane right there. I need you to carry these boys to Cat Island. When the pilot, if I'm mistaken, they starting to be corrected. When the pilot started to take off, Tango Charlie, boom, 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 ready for boom, 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 clearance, da, 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 da. Tango Charlie cleared, da, 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 da. Tango Charlie gone, not Carlo Ramsey of Tango Charlie clear. All they know is Tango Charlie gone. So they ain't know who on the plane. They ain't know who flying the plane. Once again, like we say, it ain't no manifest. Not the only thing you
Should
have.
you have a manifest?
We agree on that, but I going against your argument now.
So my point with the flight. So hold on. How much time Tango Charlie can go up and down and come down if it ain't a commercial flight?
No.
Do you know of a private plane being used like a taxi? If you even go to a taxi,
You don't even know.
This is my point. I can tell you this. You go to the airport right now. Pastor got his new car. I got my new car. We go there. I say, no, I go and buy a car. I out there on the airport sitting on the taxi line. How much time you think I could be able to sit on that taxi line before someone report me? With no taxi plate, but I hopping out taking passengers.
But see now,
I can get away once with picking up someone from the
your
airport.
arguments all over the place.
No, hear what I'm saying? I can get away once with picking up an airport. But the minute they see him on that line 7 times every day for the last 30 weeks, that can raise a red flag.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But here's,
So at what
Tito,
point
but Tito,
N917 then been up 40
But-
times for the week?
But Tito, you see,
That it ain't a commercial flight.
but here's
You
the,
get up and down more than Bahamas Hill.
but here's the difference, though. I understand your argument, but here's the difference. The minute you or pastor go park your car there with your regular aqua and black license plate, y'all gonna be in problems. So if there's no identifier marker on the planes, how are they going to know?
Because every plane is tied to, even with taxis, you don't even be called by your name. You get called by your license plate.
Yeah, but ain't nobody calling the plane.
I think you're missing the whole point. You have to report when you go up and come down.
Yeah, the plane.
So at what point this plane can get tagged for getting up and coming down?
How much friends you have?
Let's
Let's say I have a 40th birthday party, right? And you have a plane, and you have a plane.
Right.
You was my boy, right? Hey, listen, I have 200 people coming. Yeah, man, I got small links. No charge. How much they gonna make? They get 2 5-seaters. How much they gonna make?
Plenty.
You understand? So they up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
But I have to say commercial.
Okay, that's fine.
You understand? So I said
Yeah.
you have to be careful how you
No,
say
that's
it.
fine, but that can be for a week. But you've been doing it for the last 7 months. At what point you gonna be tired? I just said 40 flights a week.
Well, I can't really speak to this. I don't know
10
what this
months.
point.
But I don't see.
Someone got a red flag yet?
And at some point, the lack of enforcement from the regulators. At some point, as much as we don't like to do this, especially on this show, we don't like to do it on this show. But at some point, Carlo, this is a pet peeve for you. You have to fall on brother government lap. Mm-hmm. At some point,
I agree.
because at some point we got to say, brother government, you're gonna need to hide in the enforcers, the regulators. If there ain't enough regulators, then you're gonna have to hide them.
Some got the break, right? And that's my thing. I am at the point. I made a comment in the group there. I'm at the point where I feel like I rather the politicians or the faces of the government say nothing than to come on the stage and say nothing.
Yeah, I with you.
It's getting so. It's like you're like really like that's what you're saying. Like this is your response to this.
Yeah,
I rather just not say nothing
yeah.
I agree.
because it makes no sense. You take no accountability. There is no responsibility, no nothing.
Yeah.
No ability or nothing. All it is we constantly kick the can. Either we kick the can down the road or we pass the ball backwards.
Yeah.
Because nobody want to take the responsibility.
Anyway, picking the can up. Anyway, picking the can up.
Because the minute I pick it up, I can get around.
And I have said this countless times, and I do not wish this on anybody.
Right.
But we as a government, right? Not we as a government, because I'm the government. The government.
We've figured that all along, but now you confirm it.
Right.
Now we know for sure.
I am the government. We ain't gonna say we're the country, but I'm blaming the country. It's the government. Not until this touches home, then the reaction is different. But we need to stop being a reactionary country and be more proactive. Because a lot of things that we could put in place to avoid a lot of things. Even the simple things we've been arguing about for years. The sidewalks on Blue Hill Road being too big. Mm-hmm. There's no pull off. Mm-hmm. And then you see this, once again, police, ambulance, defense force, whoever want to cut on their siren and speed through, they ain't care that they ain't know where to go.
Yep.
You have to make space.
Yep.
So we don't think with nothing, and we don't think with nothing. We don't think nothing. We don't think with the end in mind. We think with the right now. Mm-hmm. And right now we need sidewalks. Why? Because people need jobs. Why? Because I want votes. Why? Because I want to be in government. Not, okay, Blue Hill Road does need a sidewalk. However, we need to take back some easement from some of these private properties to ensure that we put the right roads in place. And I still believe, in my whole hearts, Blue Hill Road, East Street, and Market Street, they dumb. They dumb. Market Street's supposed to be two-way.
Yes.
East Street's supposed to be a one-way, and Blue Hill's supposed to be a one-way. So if you miss the turn, you could turn off and you go up and come down and go that way.
So I can tell you that's the reason why they can't do that.
Why?
If you make
East Street,
listen to me.
East Street longer than Market Street. No.
Listen to me. If you make East Street and Blue Hill Road a one way, you will kill them business.
Blue Hill Road is a one way.
Not Blue Hill Road, because it happened in Shirley Street. Shirley Street was a thriving business hub. The minute that they're going one way, that kill all them.
No, but
so
Tito,
East Street. If you do that to East Street, all them mom and pop shops.
No,
you can pull to the side real quick.
No, Tito.
I tell you can kill them.
No, Tito, because you have a middle thoroughfare that you can turn. You come every corner
on Market Street.
Every corner on Market Street leads to East Street to Blue Hill Road.
Watch this, but you got my Market Street. How much business on the main Market Street doing well?
I don't know who's doing bad for me and doing well.
You drive down it.
Yeah, but listen to my point.
When I hit that road, I go in.
But what I'm saying to is,
and the only time
you're really getting quiet. I ain't saying no. Let's see, you know, it's get past.
I know.
Yeah.
When I hit that road, Pastor, I go in.
To say zero.
I don't pull. I very seldom I go in down Market Street. I pull. The only time I pull off that road is to hit one of them side corners. I don't never stop.
That's what I said.
On no shops on that road.
That's why that road was supposed to be. That's why that road was supposed to be.
That need to be a two-way because all you do is make it a speeding way.
Typically, Tito, though, I can't fully agree with you. Typically, the challenge with businesses is not necessarily the one-way traffic. Is when you have, like what you have in Tonic Williams. Mm-hmm. When you have a divided highway. That's when you kill businesses. When the traffic is divided.
Well, I understand that one.
That one is usually where you kill businesses.
But Shirley Street basically died at certain parts, though. I remember that being a thriving spot in the minute I've been there when it was two-way. And when they turned into one-way, a lot of shops closed down.
Well,
anyway.
But anyway, I just say all that to say.
Let me leave that one.
I just say all that to say we don't think with the end in mind, right?
Okay, I agree.
And we just think about it right now. And sometimes, and not sometimes, most cases that is the country.
Yeah.
I still got to get up and go to work every day. I still got to hustle. So, I mean, regardless of it, some people still living through it. However, some things need to change.
But I think
it needs to be more accountability.
It goes back to what I'm saying right now about this. When we said a couple on the show, we need one-term politicians. And now I think we have a one-term prime minister. He can't do. He will not go longer than this. So we because we don't have one-term politicians, but we do have a one-term prime minister. So he don't have to think about. He don't have to think in a 5-year cycle now. He don't have to think about, okay, whatever I do now, I got to make sure I get it done these 5 years, so we can win the next election. That's where he need to be right now. Where he need to be is how do we fix the country. Mm-hmm. We are so short-sighted because we have to see in a 5-year cycle. I can't look for no 20-year plan because I got to make sure I get vote back in 5 years. So we need people who could see beyond that. I ain't trying to get vote back in, and so I can be honest. This is what I was disappointed in with Hubert Minnis. Because when he came in, he was talking that kind of talk. Now, I do know he had those two major devastations that really, well, actually, he had more than two. Yes. To be honest, he had about 4. Because there was 2 solid hurricanes before Dorian, the year before. So he really get hit hard. But he spoke with a language that had me so, like, he came with this kind of, I can say this carefully. It was almost that kind of Trump kind of, when Trump said, I can clean up the pond. Did he say the pond? What word did he use? I can clean up the, what's the word he used? Pond? When he went into Washington, I can clean up Washington. When he came in the first go round. And like, I ain't care, I can clean this thing up. That's kind of language that Hubert Minnis had, and I was like, okay, boy, all right, we can see some things happen now. We can just go against the grain. I don't think he ever got to do it. I think we need a prime minister that can say, no, it's too much slackness. It's just too much slackness. We need to hire, we need a full health and safety campaign in the country. So you know what? We can hire 20 people. Their job is just to monitor the airports. 30 people. We need to hire more people in road traffic whose job it is to watch every bus. You getting hired
Motorists.
to be on them streets.
To watch the motorists.
Watching the bus stops, watching the, I know, but this is a jitney, this crew, that's jitney. You watching them. You see somebody overtaking these jitney and doing
And you don't
dumb
gotta stop them. You take
Write
down the
them down.
Write them down.
So we need to hire people for that. We need to do some massive hires to focus them in on these areas where we just running these crazy risks because, again, this safety thing has hit every sector of the country.
Yeah, jet skis as well. Same thing. You go sit
Hire
on the
people.
beach. You think I out there enjoying the beach? I out there just taking down
That's my only.
N197.
That's
You
my.
out there speeding down doing one leg right to the shoreline like he put lives in trouble. I ain't got nothing to say.
I ain't like how you call our post office about this now. Do you see? I really don't appreciate that. You call N917. That's our post office all our life.
Yeah?
N9178.
Well, yeah.
You scare me. Just call another number. I ain't like
That's
that.
somebody jet ski number.
You always call our post. You said me and the other spotters. I said, well, how you find N9178? Anyway, so we have plenty of comments that I didn't get to. I want to get to them. Deborah Campbell is about consistency and taking a stand. Absolutely. Qatar said, yes, Bishop, you're right, because from that plane crash with my brother and Nat, those and others, little freaky stuff happening on those planes, something should have been done. Yep. We get excited for a moment and it's gone. Edward said, you have to be commercial pilot licensed to charge. But how do we know who have what?
Not to fly though. That's the thing. You can fly as much.
Yeah.
You can fly as much as you want. That's what I'm trying to explain it to you.
Gandhi says,
Say it again. You can fly as much as you want.
If you private, yeah.
It's just really is sad as Gandhi. We spoke with Fresh just before takeoff. So many goals and dreams. That was literally our band. All so sweet and humble. The last time I saw them, amazing show, I said something feels different here. I feel a shift. I told them to stay encouraged in the Lord and only what is done for Christ will last. And they said amen. And Gio, pawn leader, said he changed his life. I was focused on making a more significant impact on the culture, the industry. I heard that story concerning you, Gandhi. I heard it earlier today about that last performance. And knowing Gio's pastor, I spoke to him right before the show, Pastor Aquino, that this is really hit Revolution hard. It's hit him hard because of how close they were. So we feel it. We feel it. Still not over that and Miles Monroe. Yeah, the Miles Monroe thing, the Nat. Yeah, these plane crashes things, right? There's something they different. They different. Air traffic control only monitors the plane traffic. They don't monitor how many times they come and go. That's the responsibility of the airport authorities of FAA. Can't be FAA because we in the Bahamas. FAA is the United States. Yeah, but I get what you're saying though. What else we got? That's it, Delta?
Someone got to be responsible.
Yeah.
Either air traffic control or someone who saying something right. Someone got to do something.
We getting ready to close. I got to get ready to head to that. Not get ready. I think I'm going to say this. I need to change. These are bright colors rather than getting dark colors. I was going to bring something else. I don't want to say on a lighter note because it ain't lighter. These 300 Ghanaian
Teachers.
I
I started listening to the interview today and I my phone and I never went back.
Which one? The one with Kinan?
Kinan, yeah.
Kinan did a good job. You know, I ain't talking about Kinan. Really.
And then
business.
the DPM had some comments too as well on the news.
I didn't watch DPM on.
He's on the news too. I didn't.
Seems like Ghana, based on what I hearing from Kinan, I didn't hear what DPM had to say from Senator Johnson. Seems like Ghanaian boy was just excited. And I think he was politicking.
Yeah, he pulled the trigger.
I think he was politicking. I think he was trying to twist our hands.
It's based on a little bit. It's almost like the discussion is happening.
It's just a discussion.
Just a discussion.
Right. Now, I feel, based on hearing what I heard from Kenan last night, and I've known him now over these last 4 years. He's a straight up and down guy. He don't pull no punches. I know his word to be his bond based on my experience with Kenan Johnson. So I trust what he said. He can have to show me otherwise. Yeah, he's a great guy. His thing is that they have met with UB and have pushed the process for all of the people in education. If you're in education and you graduating now, they have gone through and worked with UB to make sure there are no impediments for those new teachers. And he gave the number for them to get into the system. So they're really fast tracking that. They also have a campaign where they're saying if you're a retired teacher who's still willing to teach,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw
come
that.
back.
So basically, there's something DBM say, but him is first. We're going to prioritize some
Right.
things.
And then he says there's been a legacy problem with teachers. That for decades, a shortage of teachers. So these guys saying, and the way I figure it is, but it's something that's been here for a long time. Let's target this. Because we're losing teachers. Teachers, we have a major shortage. Let's go on a campaign to get some teachers in. So they're talking to different countries to get teachers, and one of the countries was Ghana.
Listen, I tired of these people. Listen to me. I ain't no lie.
But
Listen,
one of the
bring the
biggest.
300 teachers in. Ain't no time for slapping.
But one of the biggest.
Everybody always complaining about everything. Because if they don't do it, they complain and say, we ain't got no teachers.
But one of the biggest concerns about these guys, the teachers, is the validation of their certification.
But then we even didn't get it yet. And he talked about the process. He says that's part of the process.
Yeah, I just said like that was one of the concerns that was raised.
Let me see how honest you can be. Do you remember your foreign teachers going through school?
Yeah,
High school, primary school.
yeah.
It's a lot of them, right?
Were any of them horrible?
No.
They used like I used to trouble some boy.
And you need beaten.
I want persons to say who had bad experience with foreign teachers. Now, I ain't saying the Bahamian teachers was bad. I'm saying who have any horror stories. You know, that some of them African they like beat now.
They say they like
I can say
like
something.
Mr. Boateng and Mr. Boateng.
And tell most people who complain about stuff are people who don't run businesses. And until you get into running business, you're going to realize a lot of stuff with Bahamian people say ain't real in terms of ain't no jobs or these people don't want work. And it's only a problem when you trying to find people to give work to, and when you have to give it to no other choice to whoever you got to give it to, the people that's complaining about, then they won't make noise. But I've been calling you to come to work. You come to work for 3 days, then you're sick for 4 days.
Yep.
And then when I call the other person, you mad, I call them, but you don't work. I just have to run people land just to clean. Anyhow, I ain't gonna get in trouble. Let me tell you something. These people who make a noise, they don't know what it is to run business. They sitting on the sideline just complaining about everything. But the minute you get in the field of how to run an operation where you need bodies, and you realize, well, oh my goodness, I ready to give the cockroach on the side of the road a job because you can't find nobody to work.
If they had to deal with real competition,
Oh my goodness.
what it is to live in the private sector, where a lot of us live, where you're not protected by your union,
Out of
you're
a
not
job.
protected by your politician, you actually have to perform.
Out of a job.
I don't know if they
Immediately.
I don't know if they can handle that.
No, they can't handle it.
And let me say this, I don't think you could find any Bahamian who say they can't stand teachers. We all love teachers. We love them. We appreciate what they do. Full stop.
Like you say,
There are some bad apples in there, but some horrible apples.
There can always be bad apples.
And the standard is dropping horribly.
it always can be bad.
The standard that we knew for teachers has dropped to me miserably.
Like they threw a guy under the bus from the prison when he said with the female situation.
Oh, boy.
Right? The reality is, well, if you're qualified, let's go. Same thing with the church. Only woman in church. Well, man, we looking for y'all to come to church.
Y'all wouldn't come.
Y'all ain't want to come to church. And then when the woman pile up in the church, you sitting there mad. Well, I ain't coming to church because y'all only putting the woman front. Well, if you come to church, we going to put you to the front.
Yeah.
But we got to use what we got. So y'all sitting back saying, I want to come to that church because only the women them in charge and they doing everything. But come to church. That's the problem with the country.
Elder boy.
They sitting back
Elder
complaining about
Bell.
everything, but until you get there and have to put in work,
Yep.
You'll realize what the problem really is.
Come to church.
Stop complaining. You know why we get looking for 300 teachers? Because y'all ain't want to come to work.
Bottom line. That's bottom line. That is bottom line.
Now they can get them out all they want. If we have one line of 300 teachers on the line trying to get one job, then we wrong getting looking for 300 teachers. They calling y'all to come to work.
Well then.
Come to work.
I mean, I don't know how you going to refute what Ms. Battle said.
No, come to work.
I don't know how you refute it.
You can't.
And the man say we didn't put it out there. We pleading. Bahamians, come. We can help you. He said, Kenan said last night, Senator said last night, he says, man, if you think you ain't qualified, still come. That's what he actually said.
Let us tell you ain't qualified.
Let us tell you. If you passionate about getting in this industry, don't disqualify yourself. Come.
Let us disqualify you.
Let us disqualify you. We can see what we can do with you. Man, come on, man.
Let me go be on PE teacher.
The man said that, mind you know, I just too
Let me go
busy
be a
now.
PE
I
teacher.
really still plan on teaching before I
ain't gonna teach for
shut
certificate.
the whole thing down. I plan on going in the
You
classroom.
gonna teach music again?
No, babe.
Let me something. I know I could be a
You
PE
gonna teach
teacher.
theology?
Music.
I can be a PE teacher. I gotta give an instruction on how to work out.
Something like that.
Maths or science?
Yeah, some kind of
I get in my field.
I can't do English. That's never good in English.
You go to BDVI, you teach.
I can give you plenty coon drill. I gotta listen to me. I'll be on good PE teacher.
You niggas just
Everybody will be in shape.
run them children to the ground.
In the ground.
But it ain't about that. It's a theory about it.
That's all right. I got chat. I got chat.
Hey, 2 months ago, he didn't even know who chat was.
I know,
That's
right?
all right. I got chat. Hey, and we got plenty past paper. Go in the archives, baby.
Oh gosh, we just talk about but teachers is getting down. That's
Go
what
in the
we do.
archives. Plenty past paper there. Ain't hard to bullet them exam.
No, we did. I mean, I still think it's still on my bucket list that even if it's only 1 year, I want to teach.
Good,
And
good for you.
I want.
How's you teaching now?
I want bake. No, in the classroom, I want baking.
Do you think you need again? You see the size you?
No, you want beat.
I want.
You
I
beat?
want again.
These children can't get beat these days. Parents ready to shoot you.
That's why I say only 1 year because nobody can find me. I only want to do 1 year.
Messed up.
1 year. That's all I want. Oh man, listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is wonderful numbers this week. Thank you so much for y'all. Y'all did a whole lot better this week. We really, really appreciate you. And you, ma'am.
But you know why? Last week we come on, at 12 o'clock. You know, we come on late last week. That's why I tell you we gotta be consistent, man. You see, ladies say consistency.
As we saying now, come to work.
Vera says Tito gives P teacher vibes 100,000%. P was my only C, and Tito reminds me of Mr. Malik for real. Where was Mr. Malik from? Was he from Africa or was he from the UK? Or from the Bahamas?
But if we mind Tito, if she
I give you coon drill till you can't coon no more.
body from Jamaica.
Let's go. We gotta push.
No, but I definitely want getting there with them boys. I mean, now back right now, all the bad boys at school be teachers. In my days, the bad boys at school be
PE teachers are the cool teachers.
yeah. Everybody like P teacher. It's be cool.
Well, in my years, PE and English.
Oh, Malik he was Indian-ish,
Ish,
I think. Yeah,
Wow.
he could have been Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah, coolie.
Some
Or Trinidadian, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We back
So
again
before you
next
go,
week. No, we're not back next week.
we are again.
No, I ain't gonna be. No, y'all can have a show next week.
They only have a show though, you know.
No, listen, man. I am pushing on the radio.
Negative.
I need some. I am pushing on the radio. Delta will be here.
Negative.
They ain't interested. Don't be mean. Still.
Delta can be here. Tito can be here.
We'll be fresh off of Sound Wars.
Kenyatta can be here.
We can be fresh off of Sound Wars.
I
We'll be
think-
break down and beating.
I think we
Vacation.
need to have a show.
Yeah, it
next
ain't
week.
happen.
A lot going on. Playing
Carlo ain't gonna be there pushing no button over there. You don't gotta worry about that.
I come. I mean,
You looking at them colorful light. You just like a fly. You're gonna be pushing them up and down.
So I am pushing for a show for next week.
I on board.
Yeah, let's do a show next
I on
week.
board. Don't invite Julian.
Julian come sit sub in for me.
Okay, he can sub in for you now. He can
No,
sit in.
I see what you're saying. Also, I spoke to our good father. Father couldn't make it. That was last week before last, but he said he really wants to be a part of the show.
Who?
Father, Gary Marcel.
Marcelo has got a story, man. He
Yeah,
too busy for his own good, man. And I know you listening, and I said it. You too busy for your own good. You wouldn't do what I asked you to do.
Boy, what is Buffalo?
You wouldn't. I asked you before, after, and every time I see you. You wouldn't advocate for that, but you would come on our show. Come on the show so I can ask you the tough questions.
This sounds good. That sounds fun.
Listen,
Sounds like
before we go, Listen, we need y'all at the.
Let's do it properly. Give me a couple things we announced. We can do you last.
Say the last.
Yeah. Do you have the thing for the pre-vigil tonight? Let me send it to you. So we'll roll out all these events so you can know what's happening. This is tonight.
Sean performing on Sunday.
How you got his schedule?
I just wait for Sean. You already know that? I don't guys get cheap haircuts now.
I know you ain't get hired by that crew. That management crew is not gonna hire you.
Listen, boy.
Why they don't like Carlo?
They can't pay him. He ducking into the they come.
Who can't pay me? I ain't no sign. Well, I see him on pay me. Sure, baby. Sean performing Friday at Sean is at the OJ's 57th birthday worship encounter. Many nations, one altar.
Where it is?
Kenyatta Taylor's performing.
Where?
At UB Performing Arts Center, 7 p.m. July 17th.
Powerful.
Yeah, man.
You get that one, Delton?
You want me to say, you know what? No, I can't remember that one.
All right, send me sign was then. Y'all have any voiceover or just flyer?
That's the usual voice.
And then my boy performing on Sunday at 23 Praise Fest. Gap Church.
Wow.
Golden Palm Estates, Malcolm Road.
He sent a memo to all his customers letting them know he ain't gonna be at the barbershops. How you get all this
I wake for him. You see who sent me them?
Yeah.
Right there.
Why you can't put in a word for him?
No, he too rude. He disgusted.
Put in a word for him,
He
man.
disgusted, man.
If you part of the company, put a word in for my boy, man.
He disgusted, man. You gotta tell me sorry and mean it.
You need to put a word in for yourself and make sure your time was.
I know one thing.
Based on what I see that Tito, when I see these photos now, this is next level. You need to make up the bed. You need to talk to him.
You want me go ahead, Peter? All right, go ahead, Peter.
Let him know, sure.
Huh?
Let him know, sure.
I know one thing.
I know one thing.
I like talk foolishness.
Money better.
Don't show up.
Money better come.
Okay, don't show up. You don't show up. The time was.
Dalton, give me my advance. Let me call them off one by one. What we got? Whatever we got. All right. So I am encouraging. It's been so much happened this last weekend that is almost overshadowed this that we can never forget the death of these 5 beautiful young persons in that tragic incident 2 Sundays ago on Shirley Street. There's a memorial. As you may or may not be aware, all of these children descend from family islands. And so, as I am aware, almost all of not all of them, there's one particular, but that's another, outside of, all of them are outside of New Providence. And so, many of us will probably not be able to attend their funeral services. So there's going to be a memorial that's held on this Thursday for all 5 of these beautiful young people at 6 p.m. at the William Thompson Auditorium on Jane Street. That's where my church has services. Right there, part of Charles Sanders. What is it? Charles Sanders, BBC. It used to be called BBC back in the day. Now it's the Charles Sanders High School there on G Street. I'm trying to promote and encourage as many Bahamians as possible to come out there just to support these families. This is our chance, especially Nasuvians, to support these families, as you probably won't be able to go to Care Island, probably won't be able to go to Abaco for the different individual services, but we can be there to support all 5. Evelina, she's known by her family. They said call her Lily. That's what they all call her, so we can call her Lily. Stania, Batrika, Diamond, and Kino. We want to be there to support their families on this Thursday. That's this Thursday. What's the date again? That's the 16th?
The 16th.
The 16th of July, this Thursday at 6 p.m. Please, if you're out there, you say your heart goes out, but let's put that in action. I believe in these families. I want to support them. We're going to raise an offering that's going to be shared between all 5 of the families. So come out and help us be a blessing to these families, to encourage them. Let their mothers, their brothers, their siblings, let them know how much we as a country are in there with them. So we encourage you to be there on this Thursday at 6 p.m. Tonight there is a candlelight vigil for the 10 souls that were lost on Independence Day on July 10th. We know, of course, several members of the Pond Band were on that flight, and so the owners of the Pond establishment, they're having this event to memorialize these 10 souls. They opted, which I think is a beautiful thing, similar to the other memorial. Rather than just having it for the Pond Band members, they're doing it for all 10. Okay. All 10 victims, which is a beautiful thing. That happens tonight. It begins at 8 p.m. I'm heading out there when I leave here. So we're encouraging you to be there tonight at 8 p.m. at the pond. That's there on, what's it, Fire Trail and Marshall Road? Not Fire Trail. Sorry. Marshall Road and Faith Avenue. We turn off Faith Avenue right there through the cut there. You know the pond is. You'll hear the music, you know where it is. That's tonight. We want to be there to support those families as they deal with their the tragic loss of their loved ones. And then on a less heavy note, on this weekend, it's going to be one of the features of this weekend is Mr. Carlo Ramsey, who's going, but he's not on the flyer.
On the flyer?
No, I don't see on the flyer.
They charging again now?
They are charging again, sir.
I getting paid. Pay me. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
So it's $10. Is there a full weekend pass?
Yeah, it's full weekend pass. $25 for the 3 days.
All right, so if you want to attend the entire 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's just $25. Only $25. If you want to go per session, it's $10 per session. This is an amazing event. This is the 5th year? Seventh?
They've been rocking and rolling.
7 years?
And my team is the Sharks. They're building for the Sharks from Abaco.
Did they win last year? Abaco win last year?
They lose.
They never win, right?
Yes,
yeah, they won. They win once.
Okay. Yeah. The Abaco team will be play. I'll tell you this though. What is surprising to me, the first time I saw it, was the level of skill, and please don't get offended, no females, to me in the female league. Like that they ain't just run up and down throwing the ball.
They sit harder than the fellas.
They violent though.
Yeah, they don't play.
Yeah,
their games is be crazy.
I get some. I have it. I ain't call her name. I got a church member. I won't call her name. I mean, the precious, sweetest, sit in church and
she
just
on the flyer.
She on the flyer.
In the green, running the ball.
I just tell you, I call her name. Why you won't point out? And I try not to say nothing about her. But no, you can't see her. When I saw this girl play last year, I said, well, mother, this cannot be my member. I mean, a beast.
They talented.
Their
games will be exciting.
They is going to the phone booth, buddy. They go from Clark-Kent to Superman. Whatever the equivalent is for Superwoman, that's them right there. So it's an amazing event. Bring your children, bring the whole family. It's a family event. There are refreshments there. It's a family environment. Until the last day.
Boy.
My son and I, we go together when we go, and we have a whale of a time. It's just amazing to be there. We're encouraging you to support this. The progenitor of this event is Mr. Tito Bethel. This is a brainchild of Tito Bethel. He has a team, but he has birthed this, and it's an amazing event. I want you who are part of the barbershop community to go and support this. It's just $10 to be there. It's good family environment. You enjoy your Friday night, your Saturday day, all day Saturday. And
from 10 to 8.
From 10 to 8, and then Sunday.
All day?
And then Sunday, the feature on Sunday is the
playoff championship.
The announcer.
Yeah.
Who's Carlo Ramsey.
Carlo Ramsey.
That's the highlight of Sunday. Of course, there's a game going on as well, but it's all about Carlo Ramsey.
Listen to me, don't lie to these people, because it ain't about me. I think church.
And please take note, people who are doing events. You see what time the events start?
What time church is out on Sunday?
The event start at 2 p.m.
If I come to church on Sunday,
not 10,
I can make it.
Not 9.
If I come to church Sunday.
Not 11 o'clock.
You know what? You even funny.
Everybody else laughing though.
You even funny. All right. So you want to be there to support.
Hey, you want to Tito got a basketball game in the tournament this weekend, you know. You tell you what?
He talked about it, but I didn't. I forgot about this. You mentioned it last time.
Yeah.
Our boys or just your boys?
Putting the team together right now as we speak.
Any of our boys can be there?
TJ, Leo, who else?
I mean, that's your boys. I would know very well.
He was so excited. He was so excited, right? After the show, he called me, but he get a team in there. So the only difference is, the theme of this is you got to be like a night spot or hang out a restaurant, right?
Right.
To have a team. So now I have the sponsor, the spot sponsoring the team.
Wow.
Yeah. So Tito name after the spot. I hope they win.
You got my godchild? He ain't tall enough for you?
No, they have a bunch of guards. I can't talk to my recruiter today.
I know one thing. Competition stiff. It ain't no jokey fellas in this league.
You need some size then. You ain't no size though, bro.
And that's what you run into. They eat up all the size.
They better must run them fellas to the ground.
You need some size.
You can't lose in the first round, buddy. My name on this. Right? You know?
Where you can find size, bro?
I can have my organizer call you today.
What is this? What is this?
I love it.
What is this? Dalton, where are you even? What is this?
You want the flyer, buddy?
Dalton.
Oh, we have a new and approved flyer. You gotta go online. Those you on radio, you gotta go online.
I understand.
To see this new flyer
Wait.
featuring Carlo Ramsey.
But where you even find? Where does picture come from?
Facebook don't play, boy.
But not even Facebook. But that can't be the real picture.
Why you out there naked in the public, bro?
Wait, that's not a real picture. That gotta be AI.
Yeah, that's a tattoo on your arm, though.
What's AI, mate?
What is going on?
I don't even
Ramsey, what is going on?
My whole arm tattoo, so I don't know if that's not me.
That's old. That's an old picture. It's clear you don't have that haircut anymore.
I don't even know. That's not me. That's AI generated.
Please keep this out.
I'm Dalton.
This gotta stay out.
Dalton. Someone's getting all kind of pictures of me.
I don't like this one. This the
No,
one.
that's I'm bothering
This
that.
is the one. I mean, are you looking at job yet? Look at your hand up like a job yet.
Dalton.
You looking at job yet, bro?
Dalton, pull it down, man. Dalton, why did you do that to me, bro? I like that, Dalton. Dalton,
I love it.
Delta turn all the female into men. Muscle man.
Dalton, you cool, boy?
I like it. I like it.
I like it. I definitely ain't showing up on Sunday.
People are now they coming. Put it back up.
If Dalton put it back, I coming.
But no, the people look at people.
I want the people.
They say they coming in.
Look at people. They excited. They will come now.
They're not excited. They are you're making a mockery.
Now you know you gotta come with straight off.
You gotta come singlet now.
Okay.
Wife beater.
No guy be a John mine. Wife beater. Again, I'm gonna spell them next.
They have a nice medium tank top.
Tito, I mean, Dalton. Anyway, you last best.
Mother might say Carlo built like a nun. He got a body of a nun.
That is powerful. I don't even that picture ain't even real. I trying to figure out where that picture come from. You see me looking for that? I looking for that picture because that picture ain't real.
That might say he got a body of a nun.
Ball going cold world, boy.
Oh Lord, I gotta go. I'm here to this memorial. I'm here to the memorial tonight. God bless you all, man. Have a blessed night, and we can try to, as much as possible, to do some things to encourage safety, man. To be more proactive. On your next show, I think you ought to talk about the teacher who was stabbed. I didn't hear much about that.
I guess you didn't know.
Yeah, I in passing I saw it come across my feed, but I didn't hear anything about it. She was she died afterwards, right?
That's some early. That's early. She get stabbed again in June, you know.
From June, and she passed afterwards. Okay, I think y'all should talk about that next week on the show next week. Tito does a show next week, man. We're doing a show next week. There'll be a show. I can call Carrie myself if you're listening. We need you next week. We need you next week. All right, that's it. Play the song, Dalton. We out. Have a blessed one, everybody. Good show. Talk to y'all later. We out.
I ain't got my carry quick.
I had music.
I ain't carry quick.
Oh, we got to congratulate. Oh, I didn't know. Congratulate our theme song. What do you call him? Our theme song artist. I mean, he didn't write the song for us, right? His song, but he had a beautiful baby boy just this past weekend. So we celebrate Emmanuel Fertil, the artist known as E-Man. So congratulations, buddy, and Rose, his wife, that they had their third child, and second son. So congratulations, buddy. I know, right?
Keep it rolling, buddy.
Let's go. You had the one too.
That's right. I ain't gonna stress now. Because was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on, get it.